super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet going deep. It's Torius with
STXRM2MG, Too Much Genocide, aka.
What does too much genocide mean?
I mean, it's like basically when I was doing music, I went through like a lot of names, you know, like, and I had like a lot of little stages of like that weren't me like at all. So I felt like I had to like kill those sides of me, and there was a lot of them. So I feel like that's a genocide right there, just like killing like a lot of personalities and stuff like that.
That's cool.
To get to where I'm at right now, to actually find my sound in a way.
Yeah. And I fuck with that because I also like when I was rapping, I had a lot of different names too, and then I finally found a name that like suits me, so I kept that. But I like how you go. You know, I like the background behind it pretty much.
Yeah. Like, I feel like that's important for like an artist to have like a name that kind of suits them, like not just put something out there that sounds cool, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you like to be called?
Just Storm 2MG. A lot of my friends call me RJ because of my middle name.
Do a lot of people call you STXRM?
No. And no, that's the first time I heard that. That sounds pretty dope though. No, it's just Storm though.
Not because I know like a lot of people, like every time that people like use like those
with the O, they call it with the X. Yeah, I'm hip to that.
Because a lot of people hit me up like that, and then like I just know a lot of people that have that, and I never know how to say their names because like they would have like a bunch of yours obviously was easy. But
because it's like I didn't even know people were doing that. Like I just like picked it out like a few years ago, and I was like, this kind of sound dope. So I just like it's just different. So it's just like
that's our like down here with the Writer clan. They're called Writer clan hieroglyphics.
But like Denzel and stuff.
Yeah. You told me you just met the song the other day, right?
I seen him at South Beach. Cause for starters, I'm from Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. Well, Euclid, a little suburb outside of Cleveland, but this is my first time like actually seeing like the scenery in Miami. Yeah, it's dope as fuck. But yeah, I ran into Denzel the other day. It was not even on no fan shit. It was just cool to see him. Like, you know, like as another artist that influenced me, like to actually see him in person, that was pretty dope.
Yeah. Do you guys talk or? Do you guys talk about anything or?
Like basically like the whole X situation, like seeing how he was doing about it, and
you told me it was like losing a brother, right?
Yeah, it's like I feel like it's like losing a brother because like X, he was like a real big influence to like a lot of people, like because I had like depression issues like heavy.
Really?
Like, and if you look at or hear some of my songs, you can actually hear it. Like, and for somebody to be taken out like that you actually connect with, like it's one thing to have an artist pass away that, you know, it's like I never really got a chance to listen to their music, but somebody that influenced you to actually do something, it's like you lose a piece of yourself.
Yeah.
So
no, I was like you came here like the perfect time because it's like you see like all of South Florida being like a family pretty much right now, because X was pretty much like the face of Florida.
Yeah. So he's like the face of his generation too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, do you feel like you would want to be remembered the same way that, you know, he was like everyone?
Yeah, like I would definitely need to make like my stain on this planet for like just in the industry in general, because right now it's my fault.
No,
like right now, if I were to pass away, I'm not saying nobody care. Like obviously my friends and family would care, but to me myself, I don't feel like I accomplished anything to actually like leave behind like a legacy. So I still got a lot of work to do before I can even consider something like that.
Yeah, of course. So let's start with your childhood. Like, what you grew up in Ohio, right?
Yeah.
So but you have like, you know, you're like, you know, around this area, and you know, you said the DMV area, right?
Yeah, DMV. Yeah. I just moved down to Maryland like last year. Like my whole life I lived down in Cleveland, like Euclid, Cleveland, like pretty much the same thing. It's like a little suburb out there, but I have families like out there, so.
My bad, that never happens.
I don't. That's
it's
cool.
not gonna be. But yeah, so what was your childhood like? Like, what kind of kid were you growing up?
I mean, only child, so I ain't gonna say I acted out a lot, but you know, I had my fair share of just trying to get attention and stuff. Never spoiled, strangely, and my mom like always says that like I was never a spoiled child when I was a kid. I just kind of got what I got. I did get picked on like a lot in school.
Was it like a struggle growing up?
Not like necessarily a struggle, but I did have like times where it was just like, damn, like I really feel like I fucked up like a lot of situations. Like I was never in a position where it was just like, damn, I can never move on from this point or something like that. Like I always knew how to get myself out of a situation. Like it's never like it's been fucked up situations, but it's never been something I didn't know how to get myself out of. And I feel like that's a blessing to me. Like so, in that sense, yeah, it was pretty tough.
So you feel like you're always like a smart kid, like you would always
like I adapted to every situation,
like
basically.
Adaptable.
Yeah, I just adapt to like every situation that's given to me.
What was like a hard situation for you? That you overcame?
I would say when I was in 9th grade, I lost my first girlfriend due a car accident. Cheyenne knew it. A lot of people knew her from Euclid, and that was like probably like the hardest thing growing up just to deal with. Like, and I never really told a lot of people that because she was kind of like an outsider herself. She didn't really even go to school like that. She was just kind of like. Just like kind of behind the scenes and stuff like that. Yeah, like homeschool and stuff like. And she had like a real bad upbringing, so it was just like when I lost her, that was like the first real thing that ever happened to me.
You're really young too, so like your.
I was like 14 and 13. I didn't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know how to process it at the time. Like, and I never told anybody, and that's when I like shut down. Like, started doing like other stuff.
You feel like that's when your depression started?
No, I feel like my depression started when I was like. I mean, yeah, that kind of helped, but probably just, I don't know, just not having friends like I needed to, just being the only child and just not having like a proper role model to kind of show me how to associate with people. So I was always that weird kid, so I don't know. So that's probably why it really started.
What about, so what were you doing to like, like cope with it, like get your, frustration out or like, like overcoming it?
Sports. Like wrestling, I used to do boxing, MMA. I didn't start getting into music till I was in 10th grade.
What were you listening to?
Everything, Kid Cudi, everything. Like I mean, like everything. I didn't have no set, like no set
genre.
Yeah, no like set genre. Like a little bit of everything. DMX, like real old school people, Bone Thugs, and stuff like that.
So do you feel like they helped you get through, get through that point?
Yeah, Cudi definitely had a big influence on me. That's where a lot of my melodies come from.
Besides, are you into fashion?
I'm sorry?
You're into fashion, right?
Yeah.
You saw like Kid Cudi's, the Off-White and the Louis Vuitton with Virgil?
Yep. I seen that. That's dope and stuff like that. Tyler got a lot of stuff coming out too. Like I really fuck with Tyler the Creator. Like his.
Like for golf.
Yeah, like golf and all this other stuff. I think he has another brand for like Converse out too. I'm not sure what it's called, but those look pretty cool too.
I was thinking of the Ian Connor ones, or like
Ian Connor. Yeah, those is pretty cool too.
Yeah, but I mean, were you always influenced by fashion? Like, were you always into it?
I mean, not really. Like I kind of just got into fashion. Not even just got into fashion, but just kind of started. Just figuring out how to, develop a style and stuff too. So, like it was like it's because it's just clothes to me. It's not really important how you really look, but everybody still likes to look nice, I guess.
What's the fashion scene like in Ohio? Like, is there a lot of people on it?
Hype beast, like a lot of hype beast stuff. I mean, which isn't as bad, but it's not a lot of originality in Ohio. Like, you know what I mean by that? Like, it's not a lot of like.
They're just like wearing everything else.
Yeah, like they try to follow a trend and everything else like that. Like it's cool. Like what I do, if I'm like dressing for something and I'm following a trend, like I like to put my own like spin on it. Like, I don't like to just, I got all vape, I got all everything else on. Like I like to actually like have something else like that says it's me wearing.
Something has to pop out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about the music scene in Ohio? What's that like?
It's pretty cool. It's not like. It's crazy though. It's like it's a lot of underground. Like it's like the heart of underground down there. It's like
what city were you from again?
I'm from Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yep.
So you guys like LeBron out there?
I knew that question was gonna come. I'm a Cavs fan. I'm not LeBron's. I mean I fuck with LeBron, but in my heart I'm always gonna be a Cavs fan.
Because everyone out here is a LeBron fan.
They're not a Cleveland fan. I know. Yeah, I know. But it's because they didn't really grow up like in that scene. They just see a dude that's winning and they have to jump on the bandwagon.
He was winning for us for a while.
Yeah, because he came down here.
Yeah, so everyone in Miami is like super salty about that.
Yeah, he's like the best player, but it's just like that's only gonna come like every once like a few times in like life. Like that's crazy. Like I feel like that man's blessed.
Yeah, him and Curry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what is it out like out there? Because I know there's a Trippie Red's from out there, right?
Who?
Trippie Red.
Yeah, Trippie Red from Canton.
And what other artists? I know 55 Bags. You know him?
You said who?
55 Bags.
I'm not hip to him.
Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti, yeah, I'm hip to him. Who is Trippie, Cuddy, MGK, of course.
Yeah,
EC Marv, my dude Cap, Young Cap, from it's from Euclid. We actually went to school with him or whatnot. It's a lot of artists out there. My dude Kickback Shorty.
Do people support out there?
I don't want to say they support heavy, but you know, it's more like an individual family, like an individual group. You know what I mean? Like if he wasn't part of that clique growing up, then it's just like no. But like you gotta earn respect out there, basically. But like I don't think it should be like that. I feel like a lot of people should be supporting like underground artists, like how this is. Like I feel like they should be doing that out there. And Cleveland not really known for like supporting artists. That's why a lot of people move out of Ohio to find like greater opportunities.
Yeah, a lot of people they move out here because they see like everything that's happening.
Yeah.
But like, what do you feel like could be done more to help artists like get out there?
Support them. Yeah, just as simple as that. Just support them. Don't down anybody because you don't know what somebody's potential really is. Like, I mean, like somebody could just make like the trashiest song ever and just like blow up. Like when people perform, it's not even about lyrics all the time. It's about like vibes, you know. Like if you on stage and you're performing and you're actually like fucking with your own song, like because crowds are gonna feed off the energy that you give them, and they're gonna give it right back. So that's all that is. It's just support.
So what do you feel like, or what level are you trying to be at? Are you trying to be like a underground artist that has a fan
I'm trying
base
to be at whatever level.
Or are you trying to be like a, like a superstar, mainstream artist?
I'm trying to be at whatever level my limits let me reach. Hey, I don't have no limits. I don't have no like limitations to anywhere I want to go.
Like let's say that you're making good money, but you're not like your fame's like not a lot of people know you, but you're making good money. Would you stop there, or would you just keep going?
Keep going because I love music. Like it can take you wherever you want to go. It can not fix your mood, but it's a medicine. I feel like, you know, like music is alive. Like it's actually what I feel like what pumps the heart. It's like it's all about vibes. So yeah, I feel like wherever it takes me is where I'm destined to go. Like I don't really have no set limits like at all.
Yeah, for sure. What did you see, like what did you envision the first time you picked up a mic or started making a beat? What did you see the end goal to be? The
first time I picked up a mic and actually recorded something, I was like, this is trash. Like the first time I actually recorded with a buddy of mine, Calvin, I was just like this.
Was it like a room or a studio?
It was an actual bedroom. It was at his friend's studio. It's the first time I ever went to go record. And I went to his house we went to his house and we recorded with him. And first time I heard it, it was just like, nah. I'm thinking like this isn't even for me. But I didn't stop because I just always had that sense to keep trying and shit. So I just developed a sound that I actually fuck with, and I'm here now. So yeah.
So how do you feel like you got better? Like, you know, you said you picked up the mic and it sounded trash. What made you want to keep doing it and not just quit right then and there?
Because it's something that actually interests me, because I felt some type of way whenever I listen to music, and I'm just like, I can't stop here, like just because this is not, because nothing happens over a day or over like an hour or something. Like you got to keep trying to see if it fits you. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a couple times where I just was like, fuck this shit, I don't want to ever do this shit again, it's stupid. But something always kept bringing me back to it, so I was like sticking with it.
How do you feel like music helps people over like, you know, like a doctor or a lawyer, or like you know, a scientist, or like any like other like profession? Like what do you feel like music is what helps more people?
Like I said before, vibes, and just it depends how they're feeling on that day. Like if a loved one just passed away, you can listen to something that makes you like kind of cope with the feelings and stuff. Like kind of, because when you listen to music, I feel like you blocked everything out, like in your surroundings, and you're just in your own space. So whatever you're feeling at that time, it's literally just. It's literally gonna heal you for that moment. Like whatever you're feeling, whether you want to turn up, whether you want to get past something, whether you want to just listen to something in general. Like it's healing you, I feel like.
Yeah.
So.
What about? Do you ever feel that the industry is ever too crowded? Like
yeah, for sure.
A lot of people trying to.
Like it's a lot. I'm not gonna say it's people that don't deserve to be at the top, but it's a lot of people that get underrated and undermined for a lot of reasons, and just because they're not following a certain trend, they don't get the spotlight they deserve. And I just think that's not fair for a lot of artists that's actually out here putting in work.
What do you think it is that gets those artists the spotlight rather than the underrated artists?
Trends, them setting trends, doing everything out, and that's what breaks like artists like that. Like of course I'm not gonna put out no names out there, but just like if you're doing a trend, it's gonna die down eventually, and then the stuff that got you famous, you don't have the ammunition to actually come back and develop like a new style or something like that, because that's what you grew up doing. You grew up doing your style like how everybody else was doing, and I don't feel like people like artists like that should be doing that. They should have like a backup plan, you know, like actually ready to rap if somebody asks them to rap or something.
So let's say that you're not starting a trend. How else would you like get popularity? Like how would you like market yourself as a rapper? And what do you think that marketing yourself means as an artist?
Finding what you want to do, or finding yourself, like, you know, just actually like putting yourself out there, not following trends, just giving back to people, you know, not just doing it for money, just actually be a human about it, and actually just, you know, actually give, like actually show that you actually care about your craft, and like, because there's a lot of people that will support you for that. So that's why I feel like if you give back, or you get back what you put out, basically. So yeah.
What about some stuff that you've done to promote your music and get it out there?
Family, a lot of my family does music, and I try to do stuff like that. Again, I do travel like kind of a lot too. I send it to like actual like people that do like promotions and stuff, other cities. I send it to other artists, like bigger artists, stuff like that, like whatever I can do. Like I'm surprised like a lot of the music that I'm getting is actually getting as much heat as it is now. Like it's actually pretty cool, like, because I feel like it's well deserved. Like I'm getting the shine that I kind of want. So yeah, that's pretty much where that comes from.
What about like what's your favorite song that you made?
My favorite song that I made was probably Infamous, just because it sets the vibe, like, because that's actually a song that I can just go or cruise to, and I can just do anything I want to, like Infamous.
What was the inspiration behind it?
Just literally being in my room and just zoning out. Like literally just going in, just actually just letting everything I had out.
Is that how you record? You record in your room, or do you go to a studio?
I go to a buddy of mine's. Shouts out to Seymour. Yeah, he records me up in the DMV area. So yeah, I'm working on getting my own studio now though.
Like your own studio, like in your house?
Yeah, I had a studio before. Like I had a couple studios, but I like sold, like the first few studios I had, they were kind of beginnerish, so I kind of just sold those for some extra cash. And then that was around the time I kind of like stopped doing music. So
was it hard to learn how to do all that stuff, like the EQing and compressing and all that stuff, the engineering?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's just music. Like you have to have an ear for it and stuff too, and just know what you're doing along the way. Like I ain't gonna be here and stunt like I'm just the craziest engineer ever, because I still got a lot of learning to do myself. So I be whatever sounds good to me and whatever like I'm feeling at the time, that's what I'm doing. So yeah.
Yeah. So let's say that you're gonna work with like an engineer. What would you tell them to, like, you know, like get you to sound like what vibe would you want them to, you know, put in your music? Like how would you want it to sound? Like
a Travis Scott melody or something like that.
Yeah, like let's say you have like the craziest studio, you can do whatever you want. What would you do?
If I had the craziest studio, whatever I do, I mean, just go ham. Like I said before, like I don't really have no set thing where I could just put into to words, like, because I don't know what I'm feeling at that time, you know. So I don't know. I couldn't give you a straight answer.
How about this? How about like it's your like you're down to your last like $30 and you just have 1 hour to like record, and it's like this song, you're never gonna make $30 again unless it's with music, and this song is gonna like get you, you know, like gonna make your career?
Then I'm gonna make a Storm 2MG song. Like that's the sound I gotta make, because usually, well, that's never gonna happen, because usually when I go in the studio, I'm already rehearsed.
You already know it.
Because I hate them 1,000 take shorties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they go in there and they just like take forever to do it.
Do you freestyle or you write everything?
I write everything. I don't really freestyle that much. Like that's all I've been doing is writing.
So like when you're actually spitting it, do you spit on your phone? Like you read off your phone?
Yeah, I read it off my phone, or I read it off my notebook. Or sometimes if I really got a song that I really fuck with, I'll just have it memorized and I'll just go in there and just do it.
How do you keep like the flow? Like how do you keep your flow going and not sound robotic when you're reading it off? Like how do you make it?
Well, I don't even ever hold my phone. Like when I'm like, a lot of people like read off their phone like that. What I do is I like find something like to set my phone on. So if I'm doing like a melody or a hook, I'll just like go into the headphones and just go in like that, or just spit it like that or whatever. Like I don't ever like really hold my phone, because I feel like that's constricted. Like I need to like space out and actually just go for it or whatever.
Yeah. Do you ever get nervous recording in front of people?
No, hell no.
Never?
No, I mean like, cause I mean all it is just like either somebody doesn't like you or they like you, point blank. Like you can't really change how people feel. So yeah, I mean yeah, it's been times like I've like performed and I was just like shit nervous, but I was with a group of friends though.
How do you get over that that stage fright?
I don't think you ever really get over like complete anxiety. You just gotta go out there and just do you.
What do you do?
If I just go out there and perform, I just literally
like, what do you say in your head?
Like I literally just face the crowd. Sorry. I literally just face the crowd and just do my lyrics and then just like feel myself, you know? Like I don't ever think negative vibes. Like this shit is about to be lit. This shit is about to be dope. Like I know in my heart this shit is about to be like raw as fuck. So it's just like I'm gonna just do it. Like, and if they don't like it, it's like fuck them, you know? Like I know I did my best, so that's all that matters.
For sure. So what about like like if someone's gonna listen to you for the first time, what should they listen to?
What song?
Yeah, to make them a Storm fan.
I would say check out Reckless Plotting Part 2, because that's like one of my first tapes I dropped, like Undermined, like the Undermined tape. That's literally the first tape I ever dropped. I would say go check out Reckless Plotting 2, because I feel like that's my most lyrical song. And that's actually like probably not the best song I've done, but like I feel like I put a lot of energy into that song.
Is the lyrics more important to you than the vibe of the song?
If I got something to say, then yeah. But if it's just like I'm just in a good mood and I just want to vibe out, then that's what it's gonna be.
For sure. What about any advice you have to like anyone starting out right now? What would you tell them?
Don't give up. Like literally, just if anybody says anything negative, just fuck them. You know what I mean? Just literally, just do what you do and don't ever give up. Like it's cliche as fuck, but that's literally all it is to it. Just never give up and just always keep your mind on the prize, basically. So that's really all I gotta say about that.
For sure. What about anyone you want to shout out?
Most Hated Apparel, go check them out. I'm probably gonna have a link in the description. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, it's like handbags and everything else, like clothing, hoodies, shirts, shorts, you name it. Most Hated Apparel. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend, Jenna. She couldn't make it today. Shouts out to my engineer, Seymour, and shouts out to YSN, Young Nigga Solid. I'm out.
For sure. And where can they find you at?
SoundCloud, Spotify, literally on every platform. Storm2MG, that's STXRM, or not O, just the X for the O, and then 2MG. And then like literally on iTunes, Spotify, like literally everywhere. Like if you Google me, you'll probably find me.
For sure. So there's been 6 feet with Storm NG.
Storm2MG. I'm out.